folks. Hello, degenerates. Hello, hoops heads, leather fingers, sphere wonders. We got Donovan Mitchell supporters. We got Trae Young stands. We got lots of NBA fans gathered together for the Professional Gamblers Daily NBA Picks. It is January 2nd, the working man's New Year's Day, and I, Joel Walkowski, the Professional Gambler, am coming to you for the Props Network. This is our fourth time doing this. We've had some pretty good results thus far. We're 11-1 on the picks. We've got fans like JD commenting on every video wondering where are the NBA picks. Well, it's New Year's Day. I'm a college student. I'm doing my civic duty, JD. But I am back today, and I'm back at some personal cost. As you can see, I'm in my living room. There is a woman here who wants to kill me. Gabby, say hello. And as you could tell, she set aside today to clean out our storage unit. There's lots of stuff all over, and the big fella did not share that he had to go live to give the degens the best financial advice available. You understand the mission, right? Don't you, dear? Hurry up, I am told. Okay, so a lot of these picks were 11-1. I got a little lucky, but you know what? If nothing calls out to you, you got to look at the process. You got to look at the calendars. You got to look at what's at stake with these teams. So I'm going to do that today. I've got 3 picks for you. And let us start in Philadelphia. We have the Charlotte Hornets. They got blown out last night by a lot. They were in, sorry, I pulled up the Thunder game, so I'm a little mixed up right now. So last night, Charlotte got blown out by, that stupid Kings game keeps popping up on my phone. I'm just going to give it. So last night, Charlotte, they go to Memphis. They get blown out by a team missing Ja Morant. And now it's a back-to-back. They've got to get things together. They've got to go to Philly. They don't have the size to match with Philly. Philly's been playing well these past few weeks. I think Philly's a sleeper for the Eastern Conference. So the spread opened at 9. It's currently 10. I'm going to buy a half point there, take the 76ers because it's a tired team. It's their 4th game in 3 days. They've not really had a New Year's holiday, and it's one of the bigger and more physically punishing teams in the NBA. Philly should smell blood. Again, we're going to want to check the Embiid status. He's in the lineup as of right now. And Philly, they have a track record for kicking teams' asses. They load up. They beat down on the teams they should. Charlotte minus 9.5 on no rest is a textbook candidate for that. So we're going to throw down on Philly here by double digits against a team they're better than and a team they're more rested than. So I think that's pretty clear. I don't love it in a vacuum, but given the circumstances, I am gonna take it. In this next one, I had some trouble forming the picks. This one, I looked at it, I kicked it around, but we were already right about it once. Why can't we be right about it again? So when we went to these games, we noticed that there's a lot of back-to-backs. And initially, we liked Orlando against Oklahoma City. Orlando, they handled Oklahoma City on 3 days ago. They won that game by a factor of, they won by about 15 points. And now they're rematching in Orlando. They won by 11 points as the road team. I think they can win by 6 points as the home team. They got blown out against Philadelphia on New Year's Eve. That was a loaded game, but this is still a pretty functional team right now. We've got both backcourt members playing above their abilities. We've got Vucevic. He's a great physical back to the basket presence, and Oklahoma City with Adams in New Orleans, they don't have an answer for that type of player whatsoever. Is it Al Horford? Maybe 5 years ago, but even that's a stretch. So I think 6 points is pretty easy to handle for the Magic here. They're gunning for a lower tier East playoff spot. The Oklahoma City Thunder, by my estimates, they're one of only 2 teams that are tanking on this year. So given the way it's most likely to go, I'm going to put a B minus confidence level on the Orlando Magic tonight, -6. I'm buying a half point to 5.5 because you never know. And then my last pick of the night, this was kind of a shaky one for me, but I liked it more and more as the day went on, as I got ready to go up to the broadcast. And again, it's a team that got me in trouble. It's the Hawks. They had a huge win last night. They prevailed in the second half of their home and home against the Brooklyn Nets. They won by about 15, and they're celebrating that victory. But the surprisingly competent Cleveland Cavaliers are coming to town. They're hard to score against. You have Andre Drummond putting up historic splits of blocks and steals, and he's playing with ball movement like we always kind of knew was possible. So 7 points against a tired team, against a team that kind of just had their litmus test. You know, the Hawks want to be good. The Hawks are focused on making the playoffs, and they're going to get up for these Nets games. But when another similarly ambition team comes to town right on the tail end, I think it's reasonable to think Cleveland keeps it close here. Cleveland disappointed their last time out against the Knicks on this show. But even in that loss, I think they looked pretty well. So I'm going to take Cleveland. I'm going to buy it up to 7, and I'm going to go with it. And that's my way of telling you guys, tread carefully out there. If I'm buying points on every game, which is the case today, maybe you should also tread carefully. We got NFL Week 17 coming up tomorrow. So you don't really want to get burned right now. You want to get burned tomorrow. So on today, those are going to be our picks. First off, we like the Philadelphia 76ers by 9.5 against the Charlotte Hornets on a back-to-back. It's the year of Embiid. And secondly, we like the Orlando Magic by 5.5 by that half point against the Oklahoma City Thunder. When in doubt, bet against Oklahoma City and Detroit. They're the only teams that are doing it correctly. We've got 25 teams falling all over themselves for a playoff spot right now. Do you want to be the Wizards or the Bulls and just pray for an 8 seed? Or do you want to be OKC or Detroit and just be like, yeah, we're going to cultivate some trade assets. We're going to be terrible. And we know that there's 5 potential first-team All-NBA guys in this year's draft. So they're doing the right thing there, and they will do the right thing tonight by losing. And again, third pick, we like the Cleveland Cavaliers by 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. It's in Atlanta. Atlanta should be tired. Atlanta had their litmus test, and Cleveland has really gone out there and established themselves as a team they're going to surprise people with. And as you can hear, my dog is freaking out. She's a big Andre Drummond fan. It's all good. She's allowed to like Andre Drummond. He gets a lot of steals and blocks. There's a dog being scolded for me, so I got to go call animal cruelty right now. So it's been fun joining you guys on the daily NBA picks. I'm going to go be thrown off my balcony in service of cleaning this storage unit. That's what the new year is for. You got to get it. So for the Props Network, for Sam Kotler, this is the Professional Gambler, and I'm going to walk off to lay some bets. Tilly, be quiet. I love you, but be quiet. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for gambling. I'll catch you soon.